what's going on? This is Casanova Boxing and More. Just finished watching Parker versus Chisora, and I'm gonna give my my insight on what I think about it, my opinion on what happened. Just chill back. We're gonna come back in a minute. Peace. Hey, what's going on? This is Casanova Boxing and More. Just getting back into the thing. Getting back to the thing here. Yeah, man, just finished watching Parker versus Chisora. It was a good fight, man. These two guys, they went head on. Let me see what I got here. Chisora, he got knocked down in the 7th round and continued to come back at the end of every round. Had a heart. He got knocked down in the 7th, the 8th, and he got knocked down again, I think. He got knocked down. Yeah, this is what I say about the whole thing. Every time he got knocked down, he kept on going to his corner. And I was like, man, that's crazy, man. You know, he kept on wanting to his corner. You'd have thought the ref would have stopped the fight at the time, but he just kept on coming back out. And the ref really couldn't stop it because he just kept on throwing punches. When you thought he was out, he just kept on coming back, man. He got a heart of gold, man. You know, yeah, and in the 11th round, Andy was telling him to that he was winning the fight, and he already won the fight. That's what he was telling him. But I think that was the wrong move to tell a fighter, because you're dealing with heavyweights, and when you're dealing with heavyweights, all it takes is one punch. You know, Parker, he had a great jab. Parker had that great 1-2. I didn't understand why Chisora didn't use his jab more. You would have thought that he would use his jab more, but he didn't really use his jab. I couldn't understand that. He had like a mauling defense. He had kind of like what was the guy, the old school guy from back in the day? You know, George Foreman used to use that defense with, you know, with your hands over your face, like in a bar motion. And who else used to use that? It was an old fighter that used to use that, man. I can't get his name right now. But George Foreman used to use that defense. Joe Frazier used to use that. He was fighting kind of like Joe Frazier without the rocking back and forth. He was fighting like that. Mauling, he was mauling them and stuff like that. He was getting in there, working the body. I think he should have been using more jabs. I didn't see enough jabs from Chisora. He was just trying to get in there and knock him out. A lot of body shots from Chisora. Parker was working more of the head than anything with his 1-2 down the pipe. What I'm saying with these two guys, I don't see them going any higher than what they're doing right now. But us as fans, we don't really give a damn about belts. We just want to see a good fight. We want to see the best fight the best. And that's what we got to see. Well, we didn't get to see that, but we got to see two of the best fighters in the heavyweight division fighting it out. But when it comes to like the top, like come like to the top fighters, I don't think they compete anymore with them. They can't. I mean, you know, but it was a good fight. You know, I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, every man was throwing punches, man. They was in there, they was slugging it out. It was a great performance by both of them. I don't know if they're going to do a third fight. Parker won the fight by unanimous decision. I don't see Chisora should have any more fights anymore. I think that should be it. I think he should hang it up. He did enough. I really don't want to see him fight anymore because the headshots that he be taking. He taking too many headshots. When he hit him down, I think it was like the 7th round when he hit him, and you could just see it, like, you know, like when you hit a fighter, they start doing like the sticky leg. And that's what I seen with him. He's like he was doing a sticky leg against the ropes. And I was like, man, he could have stopped it right there, but he just continued to let it go on. But a great fight. You know, it's a good fight to see these two guys slugging it out. And, yeah, on and bigger, better things in the heavyweight division. Parker won by unanimous decision. I think he knocked him down. He knocked about, I've seen him knocked down like two times in the 7th and the 8th. And, yeah, it was just a good fight, man. Kudos to both of these fellas. And I just hope that they, you know, they find neutral ground where they don't have to take any crazy fights where they can be punished. Because a lot of vulnerabilities I've seen, and the people at the top are not going to go for any of the bull. They're going to really take it to them. So I just hope that they just find neutral ground where they're not going to get into a fight where they know they can't win. You know, they can't beat none of the top guys anymore. That's past them. You know, so I think they should just pack it up and keep on moving. But I think Parker going to have another one, and then Parker might get stopped or whatever like that. I don't see nothing going. I don't see Parker doing anything up there with like Joshua and all these young heavyweights that's coming up. I just don't see it. I just see that him getting stopped down the line. Either it's the next fight or the fight after that. Because all he got is the 1-2. And he can't really keep nobody off of him, really. He don't have that real raw power to keep nobody off of him. But kudos to Parker and Deborah Chisora. They had a good fight, man. And we on to bigger and better things. I appreciate everybody. Feel free to hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. And we out of here. Peace.